You ever notice how some guys just seem to disappear between texts? One day they're all over your phone, and the next, it's crickets. And you're left wondering, did I do something wrong? But here's the thing, when a man is truly into you, like emotionally, mentally, and maybe even falling a little bit, one of the clearest signs is how consistently he initiates contact. Not out of obligation, not because he's bored, but because, quite simply, he wants to connect with you. See, men are actually pretty simple when it comes to desire. When they want something, or someone, they pursue it. So when a guy is really hooked, you don't need to send that. Just checking in. Message. You're not anxiously waiting around wondering if he's going to call. He shows up. Not once, not sporadically, but consistently. He'll text you in the morning. Not because he has to, but because when he woke up, you were on his mind. You're the first person he wants to share a moment with. Maybe he sends something silly, like a GIF or a good morning, sunshine, or maybe it's just a how'd you sleep? Either way, it's not just a text. It's a signal, a small thread tying you into the rhythm of his day. Now, I know some women will say, but I don't want to judge him just based on how much he texts. And you're right, we shouldn't reduce anyone to just their texting behavior. But patterns matter. Consistency matters, especially early on when things are still forming. A man who's hooked doesn't just appear and disappear. He creates a presence in your life. Even when he's busy, he finds a moment to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. When you're on a guy's mind, truly on his mind, he doesn't need a reminder to reach out. He's not sitting there wondering, should I text her now, or will that look too eager? He wants to be eager. He wants to talk to you. And that's when you know something real is starting to build. Think about the contrast for a moment. A guy who's half interested. He'll drop in randomly. His messages might be spaced out. A few days between, no rhythm to them. Maybe a vague excuse like, sorry, I've just been slammed. And sure, life gets busy. But let's be honest, we all make time for the things we care about. You've done it. He has too. So when you're seeing a man who consistently makes the effort to start the conversation, check in, follow up, that's not random. That's intentional. And here's something else to notice. When a man is emotionally invested, he doesn't just text more, he texts differently. It's not just quantity, it's the energy behind it. You'll notice he's not just trying to keep the conversation alive, he's trying to connect. There's a difference between someone who's replying and someone who's reaching. When a man is hooked, he's reaching. He remembers things you've said. That you had a big meeting, that your sister was visiting, that you mentioned craving sushi. And out of the blue, there he is. How did that meeting go? Or, did you end up going to that place you mentioned? That's not a guy checking a box. That's a guy paying attention. He's tuned in. Because the truth is, when a man values a woman, when he's really drawn in by who she is, he starts to build a habit around her. You become part of his routine, and not in a boring way, but in a grounding way. He looks forward to those little digital exchanges, and more than that, he relies on them. They start to matter. You start to matter. No, here's the part I really want you to understand. When a man reaches that level of consistency in his communication, it's because he feels safe. Safe to express interest, safe to show affection, safe to let himself be seen chasing something meaningful. That's actually a vulnerable place for a man to be, even though it doesn't always look like it. Reaching out again and again is his way of saying, I care. Maybe not with those exact words, but with his actions. And his actions speak volumes. And no, it doesn't mean he's fallen in love yet. but it means the door is open. And it means that emotionally, he's already taken a step toward you, maybe even a big one. So if you're getting consistent texts, not just late night pings, not just reactive replies, but honest, warm, have initiated messages, that's your sign. He's not playing. He's not casually curious. He's already hooked. Let's talk about the kind of text that makes you stop and smile, not because it's romantic or poetic, but because it's specific, because it shows you he's actually listening. When a guy is hooked, he's not just texting to keep the line warm. He's texting in a way that feels personal. You know the difference. It's not wide at 11 p.m. or lull with no context. It's, hey, how did your presentation go today? Or, I saw this and thought of you. It's thoughtful. And it's intentional. That's how you know you've caught his attention. Not just physically, but mentally. He's tuned into you. He remembers the little things, the details you probably didn't even realize mattered. Like how you take your coffee, that you hate slow walkers, that you binge watch crime documentaries when you're stressed. Suddenly, you're getting a random message with a link to a new series. This looks like your kind of thing. That's not surface level interest. That's someone who's paying attention. And what's powerful about that kind of texting, the thoughtful, specific kind, is that it makes you feel seen, not just talked to. Seen. Most people are so used to being half listened to in conversation, both in person and over text. So when someone actually tracks with you, remembers what you said, and brings it back in a meaningful way, it cuts through the noise. It makes an impact. When a guy is really into you, he doesn't just respond to what you said right now. He builds on what you said yesterday. He creates a thread, a narrative. He makes the conversation feel alive because he's invested in you and not just the interaction. And this is where texting stops being a chore or a habit and becomes a way he expresses emotional curiosity. He's curious about your world, your thoughts, your quirks. So he asks real questions. He follows up. He challenges your opinions in a playful way, not to argue, but to understand you better. It's not about filling the silence. It's about connection. You might notice that he even starts to mirror your style, using your favorite emojis, echoing the way you joke or phrase things. That's not him trying to manipulate you. That's what people do when they feel emotionally close to someone. It's unconscious. Or we adapt to the people we feel aligned with. And listen, it's not about the ever amount of messages. A man can text you all day and still say nothing of value, but one message. If it hits the right note, if it reflects genuine thoughtfulness, can say more than 50 filler texts ever could. When a guy is hooked, his texts reflect that he knows you, or at the very least, that he wants to. Even the timing of his messages starts to mean something. He doesn't just message when it's convenient for him. He reaches out when something reminds him of you, when something happens in his day that he wants to share with you first. It's that reflex. I've got to tell her this. That signals he's starting to place you at the center of his inner world. That's a big shift. By the way, because when a man starts texting like that, he's no longer communicating from the outside looking in. He's not trying to impress you anymore. He's trying to include you. He's inviting you into the inner layers of his daily life, his thinking, his sense of humor. And once you're in that space, it means he's already emotionally attached. He doesn't just like you. He's starting to feel connected to you. And don't underestimate what it means when a guy can be playful or goofy in his texts. Not in a lazy, immature way, but in a way that's designed to make you laugh. That's a sign he's comfortable being himself with you. If he sends voice notes singing off key or sends you a dumb meme at 2 a.m. just because he thought it would make you smile, that's affection. That's energy. That's investment. It's also worth paying attention to how open he is when he's texting like this. The guy who's hooked will slowly start to reveal himself. His texts may show vulnerability, like sharing a frustration from his day, or a story about his family, or something that genuinely made him nervous. He's not trying to seem perfect. He's trying to be real. That's because he's not just trying to win you. He's trying to relate to you. And the beautiful thing is, when a man texts you like this, with thought, with care, with memory and attention, it's not just about what he's saying. It's about what it means you've moved into a different category. You're not just someone he's dating casually. You're someone he's mentally and emotionally invested in. You're in his thoughts, and that's why you're in his texts. That's how you know he's already hooked. Let's be honest. When someone's into you, you feel it. And one of the clearest places that feeling shows up is in how quickly and enthusiastically they respond when you text. Now, I'm not talking about obsessively staring at your phone waiting for a reply within 3 seconds. This isn't about being clingy or needy or expecting someone to be at your beck and call. But there's a noticeable difference between someone who replies when it's convenient and someone who replies because they want to keep talking to you. When a guy's already hooked, there's an energy in the way he texts. You can feel the difference. His replies aren't lukewarm. They're not delayed for hours on end with some dry, one-word answer that leaves you wondering whether to even respond. He's engaged, he's present, and he's responding with an intention. You ever have a moment where you send a message and before you can even put your phone down, he's already typing back? That's not an accident. That's not just good timing. That's interest. That's excitement. That's him looking at his phone and lighting up because you've messaged. You've moved from being just a name in his contacts to someone whose message carries emotional weight. And you'll see it in how he responds, too. Not just the timing, but the tone. There's a difference between a guy who texts like he's replying to a work email and a guy who texts like he actually wants to talk to you. The hooked guy adds energy. You'll see exclamation marks, emojis. He'll match your vibe, or even raise it. He doesn't just answer your question. He adds something extra. A question back, a joke, a little flirt, a spark, because the guy who's invested doesn't want the conversation to end. He's not looking for the fastest route to message complete. He's looking for connection. He's trying to build momentum, to keep the exchange alive, because that back and forth with you. That's where the magic is happening for him. And here's what's important. It's not about how often he texts you in a day. It's about what his pattern says. Is he avoiding you when things get slightly deep or emotional? Is he taking hours to respond with short, flat replies that feel like a dead end? Or is he showing up consistently, quickly, and with enthusiasm? For especially when it's a real conversation, when a man is genuinely into you, texting doesn't feel like a task. It feels like something he wants to do. He doesn't delay on purpose. He doesn't calculate how long to wait so he doesn't look too eager. No. He's past that point. He's already in it. He's not trying to win a game anymore. He's trying to win, hey you. That's also when you notice he doesn't just respond quickly. He follows up. If you didn't reply for a while, he might double text. Not in an insecure, where did you go kind of way, but in a light, just checking in kind of way that shows he's still thinking about the conversation. That's because he cares more about the connection than how it looks. And this part's biggie. If he's hooked, he responds, even when he's busy. Let's say he's at work or out with friends. You'll still get a quick, "Hey, can't talk right now, but I'll reply soon." That's gold. That's a guy showing respect for your time and the connection. He's saying, "I see you. I hear you. I'm coming back to this." That small act of consideration, that tells you a lot. You don't have to chase him. You don't have to wonder where you stand, because the way he communicates tells you everything you need to know. You don't feel like you're constantly reaching out and pulling teeth just to get a response. Instead, you feel met. You feel like someone is showing up, and not just with words, but with effort and presence. The thing is, emotional availability often shows up in the most seemingly insignificant ways. A quick reply, an excited response, a message that makes you laugh in the middle of a boring day. Those aren't little things. Those are clues. They tell you where his focus is, where his heart is going. And when a man's texting you with that kind of energy, when you can feel that he's genuinely into it, you don't have to overthink, because his communication does the talking. That kind of response speed, that kind of tone. It's not random. It's not because he's just a fast texter. It's because you've got his attention, his real attention. You're not competing with distractions or excuses. You're not another unread message. You're the message he's waiting for. And when a guy's already hooked, trust me, you'll know. Because he'll text you like he's already chosen you. Hey you, there's something powerful than when a man stops talking about you now and starts talking about later. Hey you, when he starts weaving you into his future plans, even in subtle ways, it's not just a cute moment. It's a clue. Hey you, it's a sign that emotionally, mentally, he's already holding space for you in what comes next. Hey you. And when that starts to show up in his texts, you can be sure he's more than just casually interested. When a guy is hooked, hey you, he doesn't just focus on what you're doing this weekend or how your day was. He starts planting little seeds. Suggestions, hey you. Invitations, shared ideas. You'll notice it in the way he phrases things. We should go there sometime. Next time we hang out, hey you, let's try that place. That thing you mentioned. I'd love to do that with you. It might sound offended, hey you, but trust me, it's deliberate. It's his way of keeping the momentum going. He's showing you that in his mind, hey you, oh, you're not a temporary moment. You're someone he wants to keep seeing, keep exploring, keep building with. Hey you. And it doesn't have to be some dramatic, future-defining conversation. In fact, it rarely is. Hey you. It's usually small things that don't scream commitment. Hey you. But they quietly reveal something deeper, that he's thinking past the next few hours. Because when a guy is unsure or not emotionally invested, his energy stays in the present. He might enjoy the moment, or for hey you, but he avoids attaching it to anything long-term. The guy who's just half in. He'll say things like, we'll see, or maybe, or keep everything vague. He avoids locking anything in. Hey you, but the guy who's already hooked. He's not afraid to look ahead. Hey you, because he already wants you there. And here's where it gets interesting. When he starts referencing shared experiences that haven't even happened yet. A hey you, that's imagination meeting emotion. He's mentally putting you in the picture. He hears about a concert and says, hey you, you'd love that. Or you're talking about food, and he says, all right, hey you, it's a date. I'm taking you for tacos next week. That's not just flirting. That's him expressing desire for continuity. Hey you, he's not just reacting to the moment. Hey you, he's investing in what's next. It's also about how much effort he puts into making those plans real. Does he follow through? Hey you, Does he remember the places you said you wanted to try? Does he suggest a day and time instead of just saying, yeah, hey you, let's hang soon? That follow through is key. Hey you. Because talk is cheap. Anyone can throw around, we should. But when a guy is serious, he starts acting on it. Hey you. He moves from vague ideas to real effort. And this is where emotional investment really begins to show. Hey you. A guy who's hooked doesn't just invite you to be a part of his weekend. He starts inviting you into his world. Hey you. Maybe it's casual at first in introducing you to his favorite coffee spot, showing you the neighborhood where he grew up. Hey you. Or sharing a playlist he made. Those are glimpses into who he is, and he wants you to be part of it. Hey you. It's not just about doing things together. It's about you experiencing life together. You'll also start to notice how much his planning is guided by your interests. Low effort. Hey you. A man who's emotionally invested pays attention to what makes you light up, whether that's a certain kind of food. Hey you. A hiking trail or a quiet night in, and then he incorporates that into his suggestions. That's not just him being thoughtful, it's him customizing the experience with you in mind. That's the kind of text that says, hey you, I care about what makes you happy. And let's not forget the kind of conversations that go a little deeper. Hey you. They don't have to be serious, but they start to reflect real curiosity about you. What you want in life. Hey you. Where you see yourself in a few years, how you feel about relationships, travel, family. If he's texting about those things, hey you. If he's asking and listening and adding his own dreams into the mix, he's not just talking to fill time. Hairfoot, hey you, he's trying to see if your futures fit together. That's a man who's already seeing you as more than just someone he's dating. That's someone imagining you in the long-term picture. When a man starts making future-oriented plans, even the smallest ones, he's already shifted from casual to committed. Hey you. Emotionally, you don't get into his future unless you've already taken root in their present. And once that happens, hey you, everything about his communication changes. His texts become less about checking in and more about you building something. Hey you. That's the turning point. So if his messages include not just what you're doing today, but where you'll go, what you'll try, hey you, and what you'll do together next time, don't overlook that. That's not just flirting. That's forward motion. That's momentum. That's a man making room for you in the life he's already imagining. And when you see that, when you feel him reaching for what's next with that's when you know he's already hooked. One of the most telling signs that a man is emotionally invested, truly hooked, is when he allows himself to be vulnerable in the way he communicates with you, especially through text, where so many people hide behind sarcasm, short responses, or keep things light to avoid revealing too much. Hey you. But when a guy starts to open up, even in small ways, he's doing something most men don't do lightly. Hey you. He's showing you a piece of himself. Now, this isn't always some grand emotional confession. Most of the time, hey you, it shows up in the little ways he lets his guard down. Hey you, maybe he texts you about something that went wrong in his day. A moment that frustrated him, something that made him feel insecure. Hey you. Or even just admitting that he's tired or stressed. That might not sound like much, but it's actually a big deal. Hey you. Because when a man is hooked, he begins to feel safe with you. Safe enough to stop pretending that he's got everything together all the time. And when he gives you that glimpse of realness, it's his way of saying, hey you, I trust you. You might notice it when he shares things he doesn't talk about with many people. A problem with his family, hey you, something from his past, an unexpected fear or doubt. Those messages are the digital version of pulling back the curtain. Hey you, and it's not just about him venting, it's about connection. He's not just talking, tall you, he's letting you in. Hey you, a guy who's only half interested will keep things fun and surface level. He won't risk going deep. Hey you, because when you don't care that much, why bother being real? Why be uncomfortable? Or why show something that could make you feel exposed? Hey, but when a guy starts to care, when he feels something for you, vulnerability becomes part of the equation. It might come slowly, but when it does, you'll feel the shift. The tone of his messages changes. The way he jokes softens. Hey you. There's a tenderness in his words that wasn't there before. Sometimes it shows up in how he compliments you. Not just, you look good in that pic, but things like, I feel so much better after talking to you, or you make things easier. That kind of affection comes from a deeper place. Hey you, he's not just appreciating how you look, he's appreciating how you make him feel. And that takes vulnerability. Even if he doesn't call it that. Hey you, and don't underestimate the risk a guy feels when he expresses interest that isn't returned immediately. When he texts you something sweet out of nowhere, like, I miss you, or I was thinking about you just now. He's taking a chance. That's not something men do casually, even the confident ones. Because the truth is, men fear rejection just much as women do. Hey you, maybe more. So when a guy allows himself to say something that puts him emotionally on the line, hey you, it means he cares more about being honest than about protecting his ego. And that's huge. Hey you, there's another form of vulnerability too, and that's when he starts asking you deeper questions. Questions about how you feel. Hey you, what you want, what scares you, what excites you. When he's not just answering your texts, hey you, but he's genuinely interested in your inner world, it shows he's ready to build something more meaningful. Effort, hey you, that curiosity is a form of openness. He's not just performing for you, hey you, he's connecting with you. A man who's emotionally detached doesn't care enough to ask the real stuff. He keeps it light, hey you, detached, safe. But the man who's hooked will want to know what moves you. He'll want to know your story, hey you, and not just the polished version, the raw, honest parts too. And here's something that might surprise Yug, hey you, even humor can be a form of vulnerability. If he's willing to be goofy with you, to make fun of himself, hey you, to be dorky or weird in the best way. That's him trusting you with his real personality. When a guy lets go of the need to impress and starts showing up as himself, unfiltered and unedited, it means he's comfortable. Hey you, he doesn't feel like he has to be someone else to hold your attention. And that's a very real sign of emotional safety, which only comes when someone's already in deep. This kind of vulnerability doesn't mean he has to be perfect at expressing emotions. Hey you, he might not always know the right words, but you'll notice the effort, you'll see that he tries. Hey you, he leans in when it would be easier to lean out. He opens up when it would be safer to stay quiet. And in doing so, hey you, he's saying without saying, you matter to me. I'm willing to be seen by you. That's not casual. That's not just attraction. Hey you, that's emotional investment. So when his texts start to carry honesty, softness, hey you, or a little nervousness, when you feel the shift from surface to substance, pay attention. Hey you, because that's when you'll know he's already hooked. Hey you know that moment when your phone lights up and it's him, and it's not a reply, not part of an ongoing conversation. Hey you, not something he has to send, but it's just a simple message out of nowhere. Maybe it says, hey you, thinking of you, or this song made me smile, reminded me of you, or even something silly like a me you both laughed about last week. Hey you, that kind of text is easy to brush off, but don't, because just because, text. Hey you, they're quietly one of the strongest signs that a guy is already hooked. When a man is emotionally invested, hey you, he doesn't always wait for a reason to reach out. He doesn't need you to ask a question or initiate a conversation. Low effort, hey you. He's not only texting when there's something to plan or discuss. Hey you. He's texting because something in his day made him think of you, and he wanted to let you know. That's intimacy. That's emotional presence. That's him making you part of his internal world, even when you're not physically there. Think about it. Hey you, we don't randomly message people we feel nothing for. Hey you, we don't send late night. Hope you got home safe. Texts or midday. You crossed my mind. Updates to someone we're indifferent about. Hey you. Those messages aren't about communication. They're about connection. It means that in the middle of everything else he's doing, his mind wandered to you. And instead of letting that pass, he acted on it. Hey you, that's the behavior of a man who's emotionally involved. These spontaneous, affectionate moments can come in all kinds of forms. Hey you. Sometimes it's a quick voice note just to say he misses your laugh. Hey you. Sometimes it's a picture of something random he saw that made him think of a conversation you had. Hey you. Sometimes it's just a message like, hey, I hope today's going okay. You've got this. And here's what matters. Hey you. He's not doing it to get anything. He's not trying to get you to respond a certain way. He's not playing a game. He's not testing the waters. He's reaching out because he wants to. Because it brings him joy. Hey you. 2. That's when you know you've become part of the rhythm of his life. Hey you. When you're not just someone he talks to at night or sees on weekends. Hey you. But someone who lingers in the background of his daily thoughts. It's like you become a kind of soundtrack. Present even when silent. Hey you. And that's not a surface level connection. That's emotional depth. That's attachment forming. Hey you. Even if he hasn't said it out loud yet, you'll also start to notice how his, just because, messages start to reflect emotional memory. Hey you. He remembers how something made you feel. He recalls what lifted your mood last week. Hey you. He remembers the way you reacted to a joke or how excited you were about that trip you've got coming up. Hey you. And he brings it up, not because he has to, but because he wants to connect to that version of you. That's a man who is not only observing your life, hey you, but actively engaging with it. Sometimes these kinds of texts come at moments when you least expect them. Right when you're starting to wonder if he's thinking about you, hey you, or if you're overthinking everything, and then out of nowhere, there he is, landing softly in your inbox like, still here? That kind of message, even just a sentence or two, hey you, has more weight than a whole paragraph from someone who's only halfway in, because it's honest, it's unscripted. Hey you, it's real. And here's something subtle but important when he sends these kinds of messages. They're often less filtered. Hey you, he's not crafting the perfect thing to say. It's spontaneous, often raw. That's the mark of comfort. Low effort, hey you. That's the sign of a guy who's stopped trying to perform and has started just being himself with you. Hey you, he trusts you with that version of him, the one that doesn't need to impress, just connect. It also shows you something crucial. Hey you, he's thinking emotionally, not just practically. He's not only focused on what do in the relationship. Hey you, he's tuned into how it feels. And if he's sending you just because messages, chances are, hey you, he's enjoying the feeling of being connected to you. You're not a task on his list. You're a highlight in his day. Hey you, that's not casual. That's personal. And the beautiful thing is, these small moments add up. They build intimacy in quiet, consistent ways. One unexpected compliment. One, this reminded me of you. One random midday check-in. On their own, they might seem like nothing, but together, they create a steady, unmistakable heartbeat underneath the relationship. It says, hey you, I see you, I remember you, I value you. So if he's sending you messages not because he has to, hey you, but because he wants to, not because he needs something, but simply because he cares, know this: he's already hooked.